So I saw today that Facebook has a new feature, which is some sort of false news monitor or program. They notoriously got blamed for this election, saying that Facebook had too much false fake news circulating, and of course that's not true. That's not the reason for this election. But it's pretty interesting. They have some tips to stop fake news and to identify false news. I'll let it scroll for you here so you can see some of them. The false news feature is in collaboration with these groups right here. I'm going to tell you why I think it could be good or it could be bad, but generally I don't like it. It could be good if it stops real false news, like articles that are just completely fake and posing to be other news sources. The most famous one I saw of the last year was a fake site called Breitbart Insider, claiming to be Breitbart when it was not indeed affiliated, and the I and the E were interchanged. It was spelled wrong, it wasn't affiliated with the website, and it was this fake Somalian DMX article that I saw posted all over the place by celebrities. And that's a complete fake story. If they're gonna identify stuff like that, I think that's great. But if they're gonna start cracking down on certain news sources, that's gonna be a huge problem, and it's really gonna affect our freedom of press. Especially when a lot of the trusted news sources like New York Times and especially Washington Post are responsible for some of the biggest fake news stories of the entire year. Like, for example, the Russian hacking story, which was completely false, fake, and made up. But because it's considered a trusted source, everybody believes it and trusts it. It'll be really interesting to see if this is a minor add-on that's not going to do much, or if this is the beginning of the escalation. We saw Google, who owns YouTube, slowly creep their way up to the point where they're demonetizing certain YouTube channels up to 90% because they're talking about worldly events and politics. Apparently Google has no problem pushing unhealthy foods and pharmaceutical products onto people, but they draw the line at people talking about worldly events. That's not able to be monetized. Once again, hopefully Facebook isn't going the same route to start attacking people and attacking the freedom of our press. Share this video if you think it's something that people should know about, and let me know your opinion on the false news add-on of Facebook. Much love as always, and have a good week.
Watch me living out the system, yeah, I stretch like every day. I be all about my fitness, keep my mind about the stress. So I always beat my sickness, I don't trust no corporation, cause they lie like politicians. I don't